Hey everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be covering Snapshot 16W20A. That's right, a new Snapshot was released today and we have lots of cool changes, guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the first thing that we're going to be talking about today in the new Snapshot is the new blocks and the new mobs. So before we even get started with this stuff, you should know that there is a new structure block in the game that loads preloaded structures into the games. Now, one thing that you should know is that there are these, I guess you could call them fossil structures. These are preloaded structures that Mojang have made themselves that will be preloaded in the game in different areas of the world, so like different biomes and things like that. Now, you won't be able to find them in anywhere in the creative menu. But if you were to unpack the jar file, you could find them. So basically what's going to happen are these things are going to generate in the deserts and the swamplands. They use MBT files, and there's 4 versions of each. I will go ahead and put the picture of the files that people have loaded on the screen for you right now so you can see them. So these are using some of the new blocks in the game, and we're going to go over those right now. So the first one that we're going to cover, oh, by the way, and if you guys want to give yourself the structure block, just do your give iJevin structure and then underscore block. I can't type today. Holy crap. This is the structure block, and when you place this down, it gives you, a bunch of different options. You can load, save, obviously you can save to file, but there's also ways to load the files and things like that as well. So those will be stored in a folder inside, I'm pretty sure inside the Minecraft jar. So let's go ahead and set 0 here. Now, so let's go ahead and talk about the new blocks in the game. The first block that we're going to be talking about is a very, very cool block, which is this guy right here. This is a magma cube. Or it's kind of like a magma block, I guess you would. Magma block is, I guess, the proper term for it. And this guy actually does damage to you when you land on it. I'm in creative mode, but it does about 3 hearts of damage, and it's crafted by using magma cream, just like so. And one thing you are gonna see is that there's gonna be a lot of farms coming out because of this block. So when you put mobs on top of this thing. For example, let's go ahead and we'll do a creeper. We'll spawn a creeper on top of this guy, and the creeper should like start taking, the creeper's going to take damage and he's going to die relatively quick. And people are going to use this with dark rooms to kill mobs instantly, and it's going to be super effective. Next up, we have ways to mass store nether wart and a nether wart block, and it's just crafted just the way you see it. The texture is okay. Not a huge fan of the texture just yet, but whatever. Next up is a reddish version of red nether brick. So if you know, there's already the regular nether brick block, which is a little bit darker. That one right there. So now we have the 2 offsetting colors, which is pretty cool. I like a little bit of variety in the nether because we really don't have much variety in the nether, so it works out pretty good. And one of the more important things is now we have a way to mass store bones. We have this bone block. Now, the only thing is I'm not sure if this bone block is actually uncraftable or not. Let's put it in a crafting table and see if we get anything back. Okay, so we do get 9 bone meal. Let's actually go ahead and test with the other blocks as well. So you don't get your nether wart block. You don't get anything back from that one either. And for magma cream, no. So you can still mass store these guys, but the other ones aren't. So still pretty cool. And it's a new white texture. And I actually really like the white texture with this one because it's kind of like a continuous white texture. If you look at it, it doesn't have any really lines to it. And that's going to be huge for building because I'm not the biggest fan of quartz. So anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the new mobs. That's right. So the first new mob we're going to be talking about is a polar bear. Hold on one second. My computer just freaked out. Computer, please. Okay. So we are going to be talking about the polar bear. The polar bear has a spawn egg, and I really like the texture. He's decently fast at running. He will attack you. And when they will attack you when hit, and the children run away, obviously. There are polar bear cubs as well, so if I were to grab, I think you can see them in there. It's kind of hard to see. But polar bear cubs and polar bear parents. Now, I don't think that these guys are hostile, but if you hit them, they will become hostile. And so that is for the cold biomes. And then we have this thing called a stray. This thing also spawns in cold biomes, mainly ice spikes biomes. And this guy's awesome because of a couple things. First off, he just looks super awesome. Doesn't he just look cool? Like, get it? He spawns an ice spike? No, I'm joking. Anyways, so this guy, not only does he do normal skeleton damage, but he also gives you slowness. So you're going to get about 30 seconds of slowness when he shoots you. Which kind of sucks because, well, he looks terrifying. Next up, we're going to be talking about the husk. The husk does not burn in sunlight, and it pretty much behaves like a zombie. They spawn in warm biomes, and there's going to be, the only thing you're going to get from these guys is you're going to get different types of hunger when you get hit by these guys. So you're going to end up with, depending on your level of difficulty, of course. So easy difficulty is going to give you 6 seconds of hunger. Normal difficulty is going to give you 13 seconds. And hard difficulty is going to give you 20 seconds. So pretty cool. Not only will you not be able to run away from them because you'll be losing hunger super fast, but they just, I like the way that these mobs look. They are different from what we are used to seeing. They have, more to the skins, and I like that a lot. So, next up, let's go ahead. There was a bunch of spawn eggs added in. Go up here. So before we had very limited number of spawn eggs, and we're gonna start at the bottom this time. So there's the zombie horse, the skeleton horse, the mule, the donkey. Now we have a cat. One we can spawn, or cats. Just like so, which we didn't have before either. Then there's the Elder Guardian, the Husk, the Stray, the Wither Skeleton. That's cool. I didn't know we had Wither Skeletons before. So lots of new stuff added in there. Now, I want to talk to you guys about mesa biomes. So let's go ahead and cut over to a mesa. Alright guys, so there is a picture I found because I cannot find a mesa that has these in the newest snapshot. I looked around for about 25 minutes in different mesas and different seeds trying to find one, and I just can't find it. So I don't know where they're at, but I know that mine shafts, these are like PE mine shafts, as in this feature was ported from PE. So basically what happens is it's a mine shaft on the sides and on the tops of mesa biomes, and they are dark oak instead of regular oak, which is pretty awesome. So with that being said, there was only one other feature that was really added, and it's an auto jump feature. So when you're walking, you can jump up blocks automatically. Now this can be toggled on and off as well, but other than that, I think that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button. Other than that, this is iJevin. Peace out.